Hi all, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to discuss something different, that is few of the mobile app recommendations or the best practices that you should do for your better user experience and for your app for better app development. So one of the feature that we have is known as feature flagging. So what does this feature flagging basically means? So what happens, like if you are developing a basic app, so let's say this is your shopping app, okay, and in this shopping app you have a requirement, like you have to, let's say we have there are some deals that are going on, or we can say there are flash sales that are coming up. So and the time for that sale is, let's say, from 9 p.m. onwards to 11 at night. So for 2 hours this flash sale have to be appearing on the app. So this is basically a flash sale, that is, like, let's say it is coming on the app. Here are the carousels, or here are the deals that are coming in my app during the sale. So what happens, and then after 9 to 11 p.m. we are showing this part of the app. This is the flash sale that we want to show. And then what happens is, like after, like let's say at 11:01, so what I have to do, I have to hide this feature of the app. So what we can do in this, we can have feature flagging. So what does this feature flagging means? We have various SDKs for feature flagging that are available on Google. They are the basically paid features of that providers like these SDKs for the feature flagging. So one of the feature flagging that we use is Optimizely. So Optimizely also help us to do feature flagging. So what happens is, let's say we have this SDK installed in our app. So what will happen, and we will have one feature flag that will say, like, or we can say not feature flag, in our development terms we can say like a bool variable or a flag variable we have. Okay, so this flag variable, what we will be doing, we will be having this flag variable. Let's say I will say feature like flash sale. Okay, so this is my feature flag, and in this I will make this flag as on, which basically stands for true. So if my feature flag is true, then what I will do, I will show this UI, or this basic, like we can say this UI or this entire feature in the app. And if my flag variable is false, or we can say it is off, what we will do, we will not show this part, we will be removing this UI, okay, and the app will behave as it is. So what happens, like when the user will open the app, this Optimizely SDK will be initialized in the app, and it will fetch all the variables or the flag variables that we have in the app, and based upon their true and false values or on and off values, we can hide or show the app functionality. Okay, so this is the basic idea that I'm giving you. So we have the feature flagging. So what is the main use of feature flagging? So this was a basic example that I gave you. Another feature is, let's say you have your app in the production in, okay, your app is live, and let's say for some instance, like your APIs are now failing for one of the functionality. Okay, so if your one of the functionality API is failing, and if you have that functionality covered under feature flagging, so what you can do, you have that functionality in the feature flagging, you can hide that functionality till for the time being using that variable as off. So you can off that functionality. Okay, if your functionality is off, even if the APIs are not working for that functionality, your functionality won't be appearing on the screen. Why? Because you have your feature flaggers off. That will take care, like the user are not able to see that feature, and this will help for better app experience. Like if there is no feature, like we have a functionality over here, feature flagging, and if the functionality has the API that is not working properly, it would be a bad user experience. Okay, the user will be getting every time API failures, the app might crash. So there would be some worst case scenarios. So to adhere those worst case scenarios, what we can do, we can implement feature flaggings for the different features of the app, so that if there is any worst case scenarios, we can just make the features on and off accordingly. Another example, you can say you have a basic API, you have a login page, okay, and this is your login page, you have your username and save button and password. So what happens, let's say for any time being your API for login is not working, okay, or you are having an maintenance maintenance time, okay, maintenance downtime of your app. Okay, now your maintenance downtime is going on, then what you have to do, if the user keeps on logging the app, they will be getting the error if your app is in the maintenance state. So in order to prevent that, what you can do, you can use a Optimizely flag, and you can have one flag variable as login enable. So if it is true, then the user can log in, and if it is, let's say, false, what you can do, instead of showing this username, password and button, what you can show, you can show a screen that says sorry, we are unavailable, and you can have some type of that, please try again later. So at least, or you can have we are unavailable due to maintenance, please try again after some time. So you have these like feature flaggings that helps you, like, so in this case now user won't be coming on the login screen and it would be trying its hard values like to in order to get into the app. No, basically you won't be allowing the user to get into the app. It is basically you will be showing one simple screen that will be saying we are under maintenance. So this is how feature flagging could help you in many scenarios. So in order to indicate this one of the feature flagging, what I have done, I have also made one of the app small functionality to just show you how things work. So first you have to go to the Optimizely website. The link to this website I have already given in the description box. So you have to initialize, you have to basically download the package, and then you have to make your basic account on Optimizely. This is free of cost. You can go ahead and go with your accounts, and then you can make one of the account a key for the time being, for let's say development. I have made for the development, not for the production environment. Yeah. And then I have the keys here. Okay, so let's say you have the keys, and these are my variables. Where are my variations? See, the variation says the key is on and off. Okay, so these are the variations that I can have in the key. Okay, and now where I am, I have to see my flags. So here is my flag. Today I just created one of the flag that says feature discount, as I was talking to you. So, and this I have set it as on. So what you can do, if you want, you can make it as off also, and then you can save it from here. Okay, so if you want, you can make another flag. You have to just go over here, you have to add the flag name and what the name you want to give. Key is the flag name key value that you have to access in the app. Okay, and then that's it, you have to create, and like this you will get your flag being created. Okay, so for the time being, what I'm doing, I'm making my flag as off. Simple. Okay, so now I will just show you or give you a quick walkthrough of the app, like how things are done. So nothing special, nothing fancy over here. I have in the app package dependency, and I have downloaded the Git for the Swift SDK that will be helping for Optimizely. Okay, and then what I have done in the Optimizely, so this is the import statement for the Optimizely, and see, I have not done any miracles over here. It's just you read the implementation and you start going over here. So here in this initialize Swift code, this is the code that you need to write. Okay, so SDK key you will get over here in the API values. So I won't be able to share my API key, and then this is your key for key, and here you have to write your key name. Okay, whatever key name you have. So this here we can say feature underscore discount, and then we can use these values. Simple as that. Okay, so now let's come back to the code. So this is the setup that I have done initially. Okay, so this is my Optimizely key. Okay, so I have just hide my key for the time being, and user UID, you can give unique user IDs for identifying which user came. And then this is a basically backup file that Optimizely creates. Like if let's say there are no changes, it will take it from the cache. Like if there are some API failures or anything, it will take from the data file or the file that it has been used for the caching. Okay, so as you can see the definition, a cache copy from the previous download is used if the available data file will be updated from the server in the background thread. And here I have said decide, and here is my key name feature discount. So I will just check like is my decision is enabled. So whatever my feature flag, is it enabled? Enable means true, and if it will be disabled, we will get false over here. So here in the app config, what I am doing, I have this feature flag. So I made one singleton class, and then in this feature I am just saving my key value. Simple. So now let's come to the UI part. Nothing fancy over the UI. This is my simple loader that I have made. If it is loading, then I will give a progress view or a loader, simple you can say. Okay, so main thing is like we will see like if our feature flag is on, we will see this text and a discount details with a cart image. Simple. But if my text is off, then if my discount feature is off, then I will not see this. Simple. So what I have done on the appear of this, I am initializing my Optimizely SDK. Okay, as soon as my SDK has been initialized, whether it will be error or it will be in success state, we will turn off the loader. I have asked my Optimizely setup just to go ahead and fetch the keys that we want to give. Okay, so this is the simple code. For the time being, this I have written for the time being. Okay, like just in order to wait for 5 seconds, I have made this sleep for 5 seconds initially, just so that you can see the progress view, because the Optimizely SDK is very fast in initializing and getting the values, so we won't be able to see. So just in order to give you a glimpse, like okay, the page is loading a little bit AI like app look, so I have given this a sleep of 5 seconds, and then we will start with this. So for the time being, as I told you, my feature flag is off. See, it is off. So if I open my app now, we will not be able to see the text. So after 5 seconds, you see, like here at the down, discount text and the cart image that I was showing off, it is not available. Why it is not available? Because my feature is off. So if I make my feature on and I save it, and let's say I will come back to the app, I will kill this, and let me come back again, and we will wait for 5 seconds. And you see, as soon as I turn on my feature, the Optimizely SDK fetched the latest values, and it was true. So it means I want to show this feature, so you can see discount details, and this cart is available now because the value is true. This is a small example, very small example, and a highlight like how you can use your Optimizely SDK, or how you can use feature flagging. This is how feature flagging can be done. You can use for your UIs, you can control your features in one way or the another during the production. So this helps your app to be more scalable, more user experience is better, and you can use in production. Because let's say if there is some any bug in any API failure, these features will flagging will help you to control the app crash, or to control the bad user experience or unnecessary bugs that will make the user journey quite frustrating. So this is all about feature flagging. So if you want this code, the code link is given in the description box of this video, and do let me know how you like this video. Thank you for watching.